Okay, I think everything's working now. Let me see.
Let me see.
Oh, it
Let me
is.
see. Oh,
Wow, it's very fast too. Uh, so let's get everything together now so that we can start this stream. And we're just gonna talk a little bit about how roller skating was ruined by social media. It's a lot of type it. You right, you. Yeah, I know. I'm always right about things. I got my zoom lens on now, so I can actually play with zooming in and stuff like that. But um, I want to keep it as positive as I can. Let's see. Let me give me a moment, y'all. I know y'all coming in here right now, but I'm definitely trying to get the link to this stream so I can put this on my Instagram and then I'll officially start. This also gives people time to come in, so there's that. Um, Jesus, how do I get the link to the stream? Share. There it is. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Let's talk about it. Oh yeah, ready to talk about it? Let me make sure my sound is good. Who's all in here? We got 11 people in here
ready to
right
talk
now.
about it? Let me make sure my sound is good.
Yeah, yeah, we good. um, wow, guys. I'm pretty sure if you follow me on Instagram, you probably seen what I was talking about when I said social media ruined roller skating. It's so many various reasons why I even mentioned that in the first place. Um, I would say definitely it wouldn't even just be camera phone, but cameras in general. Even though I have a camera and I do actual business with my camera, um, it's still, just we're gonna get to the camera phones and the camera part too. That's definitely coming up because that's definitely a topic of discussion for sure. But before I even start, man, Saturn's return. Shout out to Javon, man. This is one of my favorite hats. I got to get some more colors from them, and I also got to get some more designs that they have all over the world, all over the market, because these slim hats like this are my favorite because I get to put my microphone right here when I'm streaming. So that's also pretty cool. Um, yeah, go shop with Javon. Saturn's return. It's kind of match my eye color. Hey, yo. I gotta start streaming with my zoom lens more so I could just be like, all right. So I have a lot of topics for this conversation that I want to get into. Um, Yesterday we were supposed to stream, but we got very, very busy. Definitely had a couple lessons and stuff like that. I've been moving. I had two lessons yesterday. One was a 2 hour lesson. And yeah, so many more updates coming along the way, but I want to go ahead and get into the topic that we are going to talk about how social media ruined roller skating. Um, Man, I know some people are going to have to come in here and join the conversation pretty late, but when I was typing that message on my Instagram, I was kind of really, really hot because of all the things that I bottled up and I seen that was going on with roller skating. Now, there are some people that's gonna be new to roller skating that are gonna be veterans, and they're like, "Oh, who cares?" roller skating isn't that serious, and oh, I don't take it for real. I don't take it serious. Roller skating and that, and the third. Let me stop you there. Because most of you that say you don't take roller skating serious are surely at the rink every chance that you can get. You're spending at least about $60 to $70 if you skate every day, or at least up to about $60 a week on roller skating alone. That $60 could go somewhere else. You're spending money to travel to your local skating rink. You're spending money to go to places where you can skate. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's outdoors. So you can't tell me, if you are investing your hard-earned money into some roller skates, into trying to, just invest yourself more into picking up skates and going to the rink and stuff like that, you take roller skating serious. You can't sit here and tell somebody that you don't take roller skating serious when you're going skating all the time. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I skating like I don't take roller skating serious. I do. I actually make a third income from roller skating. It's pretty nice to be able to do something you love and be able to make a little stream of income from it. It may not be like your mainstream, but it is something that you can use to put some extra dollars in your account. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many people that always be like, "Oh yeah, we don't take roller skating serious. It ain't real, bro. Just be quiet." Now the ones who come once every month, I can believe that. But the ones who actually go all the time and are very consistent and are investing into skates and stuff like that, I can't take you serious. Because you do go every now and then, all the time. You're buying uh, $250 plus skates. You're getting into it. You've made it a commitment to go a lot. You take roller skating serious. So you can't sit here and join the stream and always boast that you don't take roller skating serious. That's cap. Moving on. When I say the thing that killed roller skating, I'm talking about like social media is one of the main culprits of the thing that kind of puts roller skating in a good place and in a bad place. Today we're going to talk about the bad places, and then we're going to proceed with the good places, and then we're going to continue with everything else I have to say. The bad thing that social media has done for roller skating is it's basically like how it was back then is not what it was today. Um, there's been so many times that I done ran into somebody who has a phone in their hand and they're like not paying attention to their surrounding, and they just like recording the person that they're following. Yet they're not looking around because they're trying to get their friend doing something regular or doing something even pretty cool. It just depends on what it is. But it's given too many people the power to just voice their opinion without the proper knowledge and education on certain things. You know what I'm saying? It's for example, like I wouldn't sit here and talk about the New York, New Jersey style and the community and who's all in the community and who's a legend, who's a veteran and all this stuff. Same thing. Like I wouldn't sit here and talk about Baltimore and Snap City and oh yeah, this person is from Snap City and this is the OG of. I'm not gonna talk about that because I don't know the answers to that. I don't know the history behind the style that they do in Snap in New York, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna speak on it. But there are people who are out here that speaks on literally everything. I mean, I'm very selective on what I speak on. I speak on what I believe and when I speak on what I feel needs to be changed because I can be a voice of roller skating. Um, I've had somebody even come up to me and be like, yo, bro, man, I love your streams, bro. I love when you're talking about these certain things. You're educating us, your knowledge, giving us knowledge about things we should avoid, things we should do, things we shouldn't do. I appreciate that. Guaranteed. But like I say, I can't speak on another style. So I also encourage the other people to, if you don't have the knowledge or the history about something or someone, you shouldn't be speaking on anyone anyway, but just be quiet. The main objective that you are going to go do is to go roller skate. Now, granted, everything has a community. So when you are joining something, whether if it's track, football, cheerleading, dance team, roller skating, uh, rugby team, golf, everywhere has drama. Everywhere has their people that just love drama. Everybody has their, and usually golfers are very rich, so their drama might be like, ha ha ha, ha. Look at Mark. He only has a Ferrari SF90. He needs to get him like a Pagani or something. They have rich conversations like that, and that'll probably be rich drama right there. Like, he can't afford a Pagani or Koenigsegg. Like, you feel me? That's way out of my tax bracket. I'm not gonna talk about, like, you feel me? But everywhere has drama. Everywhere has people that just want to constantly run their mouth and talk and stuff like that. When at the end of the day, you should just feel like you want to go skating to skate. I shouldn't even be having to do live streams because it's gotten so bad. But somebody has to speak up. Somebody has to talk about this. Somebody has to say something. And if I could be a voice and give people a little bit of knowledge and even let them know how things are, I want people to always run their own race and their own journey. I want them to meet the people that they want to meet. I don't ever sit here and be like, oh yeah, don't fuck with this person. This person is like, I don't give a damn, because at the end of the day, your relationship with this person might be different from mine. If I had a terrible experience with this person, I'm not gonna tell you to watch out for this person. I'm gonna just I'm gonna tell her, oh well, you everybody got their own experience with people. You need to go talk to that person and go be around that person and get your own experience from them. And then if it gets to a point where we have a similar experience, I'll be like, damn, well, hey, I guess things don't change. Simple as that. But moving on, social media has pretty much put roller skating in a point where now everybody wants to be in a limelight. Everybody wants to be front and center. Everybody wants to be on a big stage. I'm going to just keep it a buck with y'all, man. Y'all are not going to be up there with Usher. Usher got his skaters already. And that's that, Now, by the grace of God, you get chosen, then by all means, go crazy. But that's very, very rare, because the skill set of the skaters that are on the stage, it's way deeper than what you're looking at with them just going out there and doing tricks. They're very good at cardio. They're very good at choreo. They're very good at doing, cues and learning the timing of certain places, certain things, rehearsing all the time. They have worked for that. And everybody's not built for that. Although they might feel like, oh, that's easy, I can just go up there and do my thing. No, you can't go up there and do your thing. You have to do what's planned, what's scheduled, what is organized, what is worked on. You can't just go out there and do your thing just because you see somebody else going out there doing their thing. Simple as that. Back in like 2019, 2018, 2017, before COVID, pre-COVID, even before, like from 2010 all the way to like 2017, roller skating was popular on the skating parties. And then, a lot of people grew up, a lot of time has passed. Everybody had their era where they came in, they roller skating and stuff like that. But the thing is that a lot of things changed. Like, a lot of things changed. Like, people just understood. Like, some people get into drama, or they cause drama for themselves, and they get discouraged to roller skate. And if we're going deeper into that, I mean, like guys would get into it with other guys, girls would get into it with other girls, guys and girls would be messing around. You know what I'm saying? And maybe one girl is probably hopping from guy to guy, or one guy messing with 1,000 girls. Maybe something came up, like something happened for someone to say, "Oh, I'm gonna put my skates down." Because I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I done heard a lot of stuff about me, and I done owned up to a lot of stuff. But do I care? No. It ain't gonna make me stop skating, because at the end of the day, I come skating to skate. I ain't coming skating to talk to y'all. I'm not coming skating to kick it. I'm not coming skating to, be cool and make friends. Because at the end of the day, if that's what's gonna happen already, the stars are gonna line. I run into people who I run into for a reason. People come up to me and talk to me for a reason, and I'm always open arms. I'm very, very nice. I may look mean sometimes, and some people might even say, "Dang, bro, I felt I thought you was Hollywood." I'm not, bro. I just stay in my bubble and stay to myself, because I've seen people be your friend, and seen people like switch up on you and like that. So I would never in my life want something like that to happen again. You know what I'm saying? Um, I just leave everything where it's at and just go in there for the reason why I came in there, and that's to roller skate. Um, it's a lot of invalid validation that happens inside of roller skating as well. And we're gonna go into a topic of just new skaters that are coming in into roller skating to protect yourselves. I mean, there's a lot of skaters out here that are gonna try to do things to manipulate you to feel like, oh, that they were the greatest and they were this, they were that. And sometimes if it's coming from like the OGs and stuff like that, some of the OGs that can be like, there will be multiple people that can tell you like, dang, yeah, this person was like that back in the day, before all the cameras, before all the social media and stuff like that. You can actually have that said, that will actually come up in multiple topics and conversation of how that person was, that this person was always helpful. For example, like Poochie was one of the greatest back in the day, always helping people. And he was like, he told me one day, he was like, bro, the way you move right now, the way that I was back in the day, I was always helping people. I was always teaching. I was one of the greatest skaters, in Chicago, one of the greatest JB skaters, and just middle work, spins, inside work, outside. You feel me? So it's like, there'll be some people that'll take the opportunity to make themselves look greater inside of roller skating, because they want that moment. Um, they wanted that moment, to feel good about themselves for once. um, so some people, they'll probably just go in there and be like, yeah, I'm the greatest skater. Yeah, ain't nobody better than me and stuff like that. It's a true story. I ain't gonna say the person's name, but I recently had that happen to me, and I'm just like, dang, what's the reason for you to be pillow talking? And this girl was a new skater. She didn't know anything. All she knew is that the sessions were this time, and she was learning from different people. But this one specific person was pillow talking, like trying to make it seem like he was the GOAT of Chicago, like he was the best skater, um, and stuff like that. Now, me personally, I don't really care. You could feel like you're the best skater. You could be the best skater. I don't care. That don't have nothing to do with my purpose of why I came in this rink to come skate. Because 9 times out of 10, my light radiates so brightly and shines so bright that you'll be saying all of this, and then I'll be going around zipping, skating hard, and that same person will look and be like, dang, you said you the best skater? I don't know. That person out there, it seemed like he got everything. He got the vibe, the energy, the skills, the balance, the control. Like, this person is actually kind of really, really good. You know what I'm saying? So, but roller skating has came to a point where everybody is just so fascinated with doing tricks and turns and recording it, and it was never about that, man. It was never about wanting to go viral, wanting to be on social media so badly, wanting to be popular on social media from roller skating. My journey, I didn't expect to blow up the way I did with my videos. I was already a videographer. I already did camera work. I already loved moving the camera around and recording stuff like that. And I was just like, dang, it'd be nice as hell to kind of put both of them together. Let me see if I could roller skate and film at the same time. And I just so happened to kick it off. Sometimes I'll be having a lot of problems with recording like myself and recording others, because sometimes I know I want to record myself too. And then sometimes it's like, man, I want to put on for the city, put on for JB Skate Chicago, and everybody see how amazing Chicago skaters are. That's the whole reason why I even made the channel and made the Instagram page for JB Skate Chicago, because I want people to see how fascinating the JB style is and how many versatile, great JB skaters are in Chicago, you know? That is literally the whole reason why I even did what I did. So, but moving on, I would say the instant, we got some comments, okay? I definitely think that camera phones ruined a lot back when Star 3000 first flip phones would present. Shoot, we didn't even have speakerphone on them. No save numbers nowadays. There's the camera. Yeah. To me, it's not so bad if you're taking clips of people when you record the whole session, every skate session, especially on adult site. Yeah. Clips of people is all good, but when you recording the whole skate session, man, go skate. Put your camera down and go skate. This is a message to all videographers. Rather if you got a phone or rather if you have a camera, go skate. Like, even if you get there early, go and skate first and then go record when it gets hot and it get lit. A lot of y'all be recording and y'all be skating and then y'all be recording for the whole night, like, and then you got this bright light. I got a bright light too, but you know what I'm saying, like, but mine is like, I change the temperament of it, especially if it gets very dark. I'm not gonna have it like all the way beaming on somebody. But I just always want to encourage the videographers to skate sometimes too, bro. Because truth be told, a lot of y'all can't skate. And I'm not saying this because y'all probably not like where I am. And I'm not expecting y'all to be where I am. But you should have the basic knowledge of how to skate before you try to pick up a camera. Because there's no way you going backwards. You should feel safe. Very safe at all times. You should not be mad because there's somebody behind you going slow. And if the person behind you don't give you the respect for you to pass, you should be able to maneuver around them and still get the shot. Because if I'm roller skating, say if I'm going backwards, right? And I'm like, yo, 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 and the person behind me doesn't react quick enough. What are you going to do in that situation? Are you going to just zip over, get out the way? Or are you going to just run into him? Or are you going to try to squeeze through? Like, what you going to do? Most of the time, it's like a lot of... I've seen so many videographers fall with their camera. It makes me cringe so bad. I be looking like, ooh, like, bro, you just fell with thousands of dollars in your hand. Like, hopefully your camera still works and your gimbal's still good and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Truth be told, to this day, knock on wood, knock on everything, whatever. I got wood right here. Knock on wood, I've never failed with my camera. Never. I failed without my camera, but I've never failed with my camera in my hand. But I feel like just a lot of people are becoming videographers for the wrong reasons. And that's creating so many flux of videos on social media. Like, bro, we finna get into that in a minute. Let me read some more comments before we move on, okay? But yes, videographers, please learn to skate. I'm talking about to the maximum capacity. Not to you just being comfortable and just being like, all right, cool, you know, I got it or whatever. No, bro, learn to skate. Learn how to maneuver, learn how to pivot, learn how to turn, Learn how to get yourself out of sticky situations if you get put in one. Because right now, I just see a bunch of lights, a bunch of cameras, a bunch of phones just chasing people, and y'all not even being aware of y'all surroundings. Y'all just literally going fast and trying to keep up with the person and running into everybody, bumping everybody, and and skaters, it's a time and place for every time to be recorded. Sometimes you should just hold out on being recorded and tell them to come back later or something like that. I've seen so many videos at RTC where it was so jam packed and it was like literally no room to move, and they like, yeah, I'm still, do my thing. And they wanted to go fast, but they couldn't go fast because there was literally so many people inside of there that you couldn't go anywhere. You literally had to stay in a bubble. And if you can't skate in a bubble and you can't skate in a box, it's not going to work for you, bro. Let's read some of these comments. I agree, social media is a lot. When I skate, I want to try new things because I don't want to be on a blooper reel. Or you meant to say, I won't try nothing. Okay. Met you at the ring filming and you were super cool and approachable. I appreciate it. Stay humble, bro. For sure. I appreciate you, bro. I began recording myself during COVID outdoors because I always skated alone in mornings and I want to critique myself. And that's totally fine. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is fine. Progression videos are fine. Now, if you make like a progression video and you say, oh, this is me in 2019 and this is me in 2025, that's a beautiful thing to see. I actually love progression videos because that just showed me like in 6 years or so, you've improved dramatically. You became very, very good in 6 months. 6 years. Like, that's a beautiful thing. There's nothing ever wrong with that. I feel like recording should be earned, not a given. Too much flexing these days. For sure. And it gets to the point where if you get one good video and it goes viral, now this person is very big-headed. It gives them a lot of drive. It should give you drive. It should make you be like, yeah, that video went viral. Let me see how many more I can get to grow my page and do an outreach. Because we're going to talk about going viral next. When you got a video that goes viral, you got to take opportunity of that. You need to respond to comments. You need to talk to people in the comments. You need to just engage. You need to let people know if you do other things outside of the videography and stuff. Like if you have a camera, I'm assuming that you do professional videography because you're not just going to buy a camera to just use it for skating, or at least I hope not. You're not going to buy a $4,000, $5,000 camera, $3,000 camera if you're only going to use it to record skating. I would definitely hope not. Kimber J would tell you the same thing that I'm telling you right now. I told him, if you're going to buy a camera, bro, you better start booking other stuff too and put some extra money in your pocket. Because truth be told, filming roller skating does not get you paid if you don't know how to market yourself right. If you don't have a brand, if you don't have a way that you do things, roller skating is not going to pay you the way that you think it is. So I get a lot of these videographers come in and they like, oh man, I see these other videographers, they're going viral, they're making skate clips, they're getting views, and they probably getting a lot of income from it. And that's not true. Because a lot of us videographers still have real lives outside of skating. We just love what we do. And if some money came behind it, then some money just came behind it. But most of the time, like I've been trying to get a lot of videographers to do, is to stand on business. Like, if you are a videographer, you should be charging for your service. Every time you use your camera, every time you turn your camera on, it's like free promotion for parties. So when you have a platform, you should also charge for what you've built. You should not just be out here just going and doing it for free. Because at the end of the day, that's free promotion for that party. Especially if you have a large following base. You know what I'm saying? And even though sometimes you'll be like, oh, I'm going to this party, and free is basically like you have to cover everything. You have to, your own stay, your own rental, your own flight, all that. Sometimes a paid shoot can still be flight and hotel, or flight and some money, and then you literally just go back to the airport and don't have to get a hotel because your flight leave in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, that can also be like a paid shoot. You know what I'm saying? Not only are you getting the experience, but you're also getting, content for that party and to help them boost the party for the next year. I've done so many parties last year that I'm actually taking a break this year because I've done so many. I've limited the amount of parties that I'm going to go to this year just to focus on more things, because I also have so much content that I haven't even touched yet because I haven't even got a chance to get to it. So we're going to definitely work on that. So, yes, once again, videographers, if y'all can't skate yet, bro, don't try to pick up a camera before you learn how to skate. And on top of that, stop thinking that roller skating and filming roller skating is going to pay so much money, because it's not. You are not going to have a full 9 to 5 off of this. You are not going to be a millionaire off this. It's possible, but everybody has to find their own game plan and do what they need to do. But roller skating is not big enough to become something that will make you a millionaire. It is big. It's very big and very well known out there, but it's not going to make you a millionaire. So, let's read some more comments. Hello there, Saisha. I think I said that right. I'll be in Chicago tomorrow. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. Speaking of social media, I've learned most of the moves through Instagram and TikTok, while occasionally going to the rink. But with that came a struggle of finding my own style. I'm from New Jersey and I want to learn JB. You can take virtual lessons with me if you want to learn JB as well, guys. I do virtual lessons. You will just have to book it on my website. That'll be www.malikthomaslessons.as.me. Let's see what else we got. Learning how to fall is just as important, in my opinion. There are some times when it's unavoidable. That is guaranteed true. There are some times when it's very, very unavoidable. Like, say if there's like a piece of say if it was something like this small on the ground and you don't see it. Once your skate rolls over it and it doesn't want to move, it's gonna skid you and you're gonna fall forward very instant. It's something that you just cannot avoid. I like skating before all the recording. Seeing some of the best skaters like yourself was like a rare Pokemon sighting, but you'll never forget it for sure. And even then, as much as I am on social media, you barely even see me. I come out every now and then, but now it's going to be different because you're only going to see me online rather than see me in person. Or you'll see me in Chicago for sure, but I'm going to take care of home team a little bit more and just, kind of take care of home team. I mean, this is always going to be something here, but these skate parties and stuff are not going nowhere. They're going to just keep going up in numbers. That's the only thing. You got your 8th annuals, you got your 16th annuals, you got your 2nd annuals, you got your 5th annuals. The only thing that's going to change is the year and the number annual of the party. The parties are going to stay here. Let's see. I do like skating before all the recordings for sure. I said that one already. Just went skating yesterday and people were recording away. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's okay to be inspired that you want to become a videographer. Just make sure you take care of yourself first. Don't try to pick up a camera phone or a video camera and try to go record and you can't even stand up on your skate set. It'd be funny when I be seeing some of these gigs that, somebody will probably book like a videographer. I done seen this multiple times. I've seen like a person, and it's so funny because it'll happen at the same time I will be bringing my camera out. It'll be like this person will bring their camera out and I will have my camera there and I can skate very well. And a person that is recording their friend or something with their camera, they would have rentals on and they'll be in there struggling to try to stay up and record their friend. They'll be like, oh. And I just be like, I just know that footage is so shaky. Or they'll be taking pictures and stuff like that. And I get it though, like have fun. But I just know at the end of the day, you're playing a risky game, not knowing how to do something and trying to do something that can cost you a lot. So yeah, it just, man, if you ever want to try to get on skates and film, just learn how to skate a little bit, man. That's all I ask. It'll help us as the other videographers. It'll help the skaters, and it'll help even the skaters that aren't being filmed. To not get caught in the crossfire, bumping into you, or causing accidents and stuff like that. A lot of people come up to me and ask me to record their videos because they know I'm an excellent videographer. Rather if I'm using a phone or if I'm using a camera, it doesn't make a difference. So exactly, I'm beginning to see a backlog in footage I wish I had time to work on. Understanding my bandwidth has helped me tremendously. For sure. Keep it going. What's up, Javon? Yeah, if that's the Javon that I know, we ain't gonna say too much, but go shop, y'all. Even though I just gave you a free promo earlier. um, do you think there are too many skate parties? I absolutely, definitely believe that there's too many skate parties. There used to be a skate party every month. Now there's a skate party every week. And of course, most of them are travel based. Some places have skate parties every month for them, or every 2 months, every 3 months. Some cities have a skate party every month, and some cities have a skate party every week. It all Atlanta would be somewhere that has a skate party every week. They have so many skating rinks, so um, that is pretty much how it is now. It's very, very oversaturated. So that's why I'm taking a break. I'm gonna go to the ones I'm always booked for that I have loyalty to, um, such as like Boom on Orbit, Jive Biscuit, Peachtree 87, ATL Squad Party. I'm still gonna be going to skate party this year for sure, but it's more so about just taking a breather, man, because I've been to so many places in the past 3 years. If you look at my refrigerator, I literally have magnets from so many places I done been to. I went to almost like 36, 37 states in the past 3 years each year, and I went to 2 countries in the past 3 years. So I done been to London twice. So it's like, bro, I am burnt out on traveling. I still have footage I have not touched that I can put on my YouTube channel. I can literally blow my JV Skate Chicago YouTube channel up if I decide to post singular clips and do single edits and stuff like that. I would literally blow my Instagram up and make like 3-minute, 5-minute skating clips, skating videos and stuff like that. That is coming soon, but I just need a real downtime, real break. I'm going to cut off the lessons and stuff like that. Also, if you guys want some of the JB Skate Chicago merchandise, make sure that you guys go ahead and go to the store, because on April 20th, I will be closing the store to create limited edition items that will only come around for like months at a time, 2 months at a time. I will also order them and have them on hand for Chicago skaters that want them in person. But yeah, let's see. Yes, recording and can't skate. What was your worst injury from skating? I just sprained my wrist. That was my worst injury. I've never broken a bone, knock on wood. I've said that before, talking to somebody, and I still knocked on wood but I'd never broken a bone, never hurt myself. I probably had a bruise, but spraining my wrist was probably the worst one because I had to stay off my wrist for a bit. And I think I sprained my ankle a little bit, but it took me like a week to recover. So, in fact, you got to be able to skate and record. It's the Javon, appreciate the love and support. Hey, I'm going to definitely grab one of them pullovers too. I'm going to definitely grab one of your zip-ups. Do you have any skate party recommendations for a West Coast skater? You can go to Cali Slide. You can go to C-Town in Seattle. You can go to any Vegas party like This, yes, yeah, Vegas parties are also good too. Uh, uh, Sorry, one of my clients just texted me about her virtual lesson. Yeah, so you can go to some of those parties, and if you want to travel a little further, go to Colorado. You want to go a little further than that, come to the East Coast, because all the parties are on the East Coast. We got Atlanta, we got New York, New Jersey, we got Detroit, we got Indy, Ohio, Texas. We got I'm missing one, Florida. Like, it's so many parties all over. So this weekend, Skate World Series, I will not be attending Skate World Series, unfortunately. Like I say, I got other things to take care of. These skating parties will always be around. So, um, other than that, let's go ahead and move on. I answered most of the questions right now. We're gonna go ahead and just get more into this conversation on how social media ruins skating. So here's the thing. Another reason any skate party this weekend when I get there tomorrow. Nah, just regular sessions. You can just come out and come skate in Chicago. Every session feels like a skate party, so you'll have fun regardless. Um, let's go ahead and talk about the oversaturation of skate videos. And basically, I had mentioned on my story about mid skating videos. I'm going to break that down to y'all because a lot of y'all probably misinterpreted what I said about mid skating videos, but I'm going to break it down to you right now after I answer this comment, if it is a question to it. Just starting 8 months ago, just started, I can't talk right now, maybe because I got a piece of gum in my mouth. Just started skating 8 months ago and was blessed to have a lesson with Miss Anita and Calvin and other. They need to visit the Mecca of JB to understand these people ready to share. It hit different. Yes, there are so many instructors in Chicago that are willing to share paid and unpaid. You know what I'm saying? There are instructors that will teach you the JB style. There are instructors that will teach you artistic skating. There are instructors that will teach you how to figure skate. You have to come skating and literally learn how to skate before you try to do anything else. So everything else is just an extra. But when you go skating, you're just going skating to learn how to skate. So there's that. Um, it don't okay. It didn't end up as a rubber. Okay, I'm gonna view that in a minute. So yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow at the rink for sure. There you have a Thursday night session from 8 to 12, 8 to midnight. Um, moving on. So as we talk about mid skating videos, when I say mid skating videos, it's not to talk about anybody or tell somebody their videos trash or anything like that. What I hate to see is that we're gonna talk about camera phones at first. I hate looking at camera phone videos where this part right here is dirty. I'm finna put y'all on game on what you can do. Right? Right. I do not like the oversaturation of videos on Instagram and people are just posting careless videos of them skating. And like the least you could do is make your camera look good. You know what I'm saying? And I used to have that same problem back in the day. And then I realized, like, bro, what am I doing? Like, the lights are all glary, all streaky. It looks so anamorphic. It's all like you can barely see the person because it's blurry. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna record a video, you might as well go all the way and record the video in good quality. If you're recording a video on an iPhone 5, it's time for you to get rid of it because it's pixelated and we can't see anything that you're doing. Now, if you're recording on like a 13 with a cracked camera, you need to go get your camera fixed if you're going to try to record a video on it or use somebody else's phone. That's what I mean by mid skating videos when it comes to camera videos. When it comes to camera, like not camera phone, but camera videos, like actual camera setup videos. Sometimes the camera lens is like, this is one thing that I notice about some videographers that tell me a lot about them. Sometimes the videos are literally underexposed and it's so dark you can't see anything for real. It's overexposed, it's too bright, you can't see anything because it's so bright in there. Um, or maybe the shutter speed is wrong, or you got it in 4K 60 but you're not 1 over 125, or you're in 4K 30 and you're not 1 over 60. You're not actually learning your camera. You're not learning the 90-degree rule. You're not learning the 180-degree rule in your camera. And it shows because you'll see the motion blur. Like you can look at mine right now. I'm streaming in 4K 30 right now. But you can see the motion in my hand, right? You see the motion in my hand? Right. So if I was to change this, I'm gonna give y'all a little. I don't think I can change it during the stream. Yeah, wait, I might be able to. Nah, I can't change it during the stream. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, can't give you guys a lesson on that, but yeah. But I'm saying though, like, yeah, like they're mostly at 1 over 15. Like you see people like, what are you doing, buddy? Fix your camera settings. Oh, like, yeah, bro. And it's like, I'm just here to educate people. I'm not, because you can take these camera skills that you're doing in the rink and take it outside to create you a business. You know what I'm saying? Like, create you a brand. I get bookings for weddings, proms, baby showers, birthday parties. I literally have a birthday party this Sunday, and it's only for like an hour, and I'm getting like, I ain't gonna tell you how much I'm making from it, but just know I'm going to go do that hour, bro. Because a lot of people don't even make that in an hour. So it's like, bro, I'm going to go do that. But it's like, this quality insane. I appreciate that, bro. I'm all about quality. It's more quality over quantity for me. And I feel like nowadays with social media, it's becoming quantity over quality. It's all about how many skate videos you can put out and not the quality viewing experience of the skate video. And that's the only reason why I have problems, because it's like, I can see if you have very good quality and you pushing out a lot of skate videos, then by all means, you have my respect. I love to see somebody hustle. But when you're just not caring and you just trying to get stuff out just to get it out because you want to get it out before somebody else get it out, like, that's what annoys me. Because now you're oversaturating Instagram, TikTok, YouTube with all of these skating videos that are not quality. It's mid. It's like, it looks terrible. Like the camera glare is blurry, your screen is blurry, like your lens is blurry, it streaks. It's like something, and it's not even just with the camera quality, because sometimes you can have good quality and then you can, like, the skater would, it would be something about the skater that'll throw everything off. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like the skater probably got a hole in their pants. The skater probably tripped and fell, or something happened. You know what I'm saying? But the other thing I would say is let me see. I'm trying to give you guys a good example. Say if, and this is one thing that videographers do with camera phones and with cameras. You guys would record videos, and this is something that I've noticed. Y'all would record a video of somebody doing a style, and the music won't match the style. And all that tells me is that you do not have proper skate knowledge. Because if you know, you know. If you're in the culture, you know. You'll know when a JB song comes on. You'll know when an ATL style song comes on. You'll know when a Snap City track comes on. You'll know when house music comes on. You'll know when Cleveland freestyle music comes on. You'll know the difference in the music because the music gets played at skate parties all the time. And me, I love music. So I actually am a music connoisseur. I love music. I listen to all different kinds of music. I listen to hip hop, R&B. I listen to metal. I listen to house, dubstep, EDM. I have a variety of different music. I listen to blues, classical, like heavy on the classical and blues, because that's like a very good melody to even edit and work on. It's very high vibrational, high frequency, and it helps me get work done. But what I'm saying is, when you are creating these skate videos, please let the music match the video. Rather, if you have to listen to the original audio and be like, okay, I think this song is on Instagram, let me go ahead and play this song and put it up on Instagram. You know what? That's cool. Or just let the original audio play so that we can know what this person is skating to. I hate seeing JB videos, but you put a Mary J. Blige track on the back of it. Like, bro, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? You see somebody doing New York, New Jersey, but you just put a Trey Songz track, slow song on it. Like, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing? You literally see somebody doing Cleveland freestyle, but you got Barry White playing it. Like, bro? What are we doing? That's what I mean about playing skating music that doesn't match the skater or the skater style. Like, it's not hard to ask around. I tell people all the time, if a videographer comes up to me and they recorded JB skating, I could give you a couple producers that have music on Instagram or TikTok right now that you can select from. And then I also have places where you can go buy music if you want to do the extra editing to put a song that's not on Instagram on your video. And that's another reason why I put snippets in JB Skate Chicago, so that if somebody wants to use a snippet of something, of an unreleased track that I have on JB Skate Chicago, you can feel free to go to my page and use the audio. That's the whole reason what I mean with skating videos. Because it's like, most of the skating videos I've seen, the song does not match what you are doing. Now, once again, it's very much okay to do progress videos. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely okay to do progress videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to show up, make a video of you from day 1 till day 540. You feel me? Because that's showing like a year and some change of progress. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be able to put yourself in a position where you're like, okay, cool, you know, I think I'm good enough to do this now. I'm good enough to put myself in a position where I am good enough to, you know, progress. Like, you're progressing. Like, that's all everybody. I love progression videos. I love to see somebody who started in 2018 and then they show their 2025 progress and they're an amazing skater. I love it. I would never shun progress videos. And the same thing with that is that back in the day, we didn't have the technology that we have today back in 2018, 2017. Just like we didn't have the technology that we had in 2018 and 2012. You know what I'm saying? So things are going to evolve. Things are going to progress. iPhones are getting better. I get it. Because now iPhones can actually compare it to a camera. You can literally, if you know what you're doing and you have a good phone and you record a phone video and you know what you're doing again, you can record you a nice iPhone video and it'll look like it came straight out the camera. Truth be told. So I do have a project that I'm going to do once I upgrade from the 14 to the 16 Pro Max or the 17 Pro Max, whichever is coming out. I'm going to do a camera test and I'm going to start getting into more tech reviews and stuff like that. So anyways, let's continue on. That's what I mean about mid-skating videos. I'm not sitting here bashing people because they're posting progress videos or they're posting them skating and stuff like that. It's more so directed towards the videographers and stuff that post so many videos a day and the videos are not matching up with the skating community. You can't put a Mary J. Blige song on a JB track unless it's only one specific Mary J. Blige song that we actually do JB to. But putting like my life, my life, my life, and the sunshine over somebody doing JB and you just put some slow-mo over it, bro, no, that's not hitting, bro. people are not gonna feel the JB community from that. They want to hear something like this. You know what? I'm gonna give y'all some music. They want to hear something like this. Hold on, wait. Let me play a track real quick. They want to hear some. You feel me? You feel me? Shout out to DJ Monte, by the way. I just played like 2 of his tracks. But they want to hear some JB music. Even if they don't want to hear the new school JB music. They want to hear some T-Rail. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Like, they want to hear JB music for a JB track. Just like if you want to hear somebody play New York, New Jersey, man, they want to hear some house music. And I'm not, like I say, y'all, I'm not the type of person to be like, oh yeah, man, I can speak on house music and stuff like that, because I can't. I can't speak on New York, New Jersey style. But I do have some music, you know, like, you feel me? Like I got some music, but I ain't got like all the stuff that DJ Dream will probably have. You feel me? Like, I got some stuff. But what I'm saying is, at the end of it all, is that you need to have intentionality with it, and you need to know what you are posting, what you are doing, and keep it within the community. Because once I see videographers doing stuff like this, I'm gonna automatically assume that you're the type of person to just coming out to try to get a benefits out of it, and you're not really benefiting the skating community. And that's the problem. One thing that social media did is that gave everybody the opinion to feel like they can just say whatever they want and do whatever they want in roller skating, and that's absolutely not true. Like, I don't know if y'all seen that RITC with the lady, and she just came up in the middle of the camera, and I don't know if she had a mental disability or anything like that, but just off that, like, if you would have did that, I probably would have said something as a videographer. I wouldn't have posted it. I'll probably just pull her aside, like, you can't be doing that. You can't be coming up in front of people's cameras and blocking other people. I see if you would have joined in and did the same thing, but they were doing, then cool. But you decided to get in front of the camera and block the people who actually skating and doing what they doing. Like, you feel me? That's very disrespectful to the skaters, and that's very disrespectful to the videographers. But everything nowadays, and another thing is, like I say, going viral is mostly the most annoying thing ever. Is because something like that is guaranteed to go viral, because it's going to get people talking. People are going to talk about that. People are going to comment, why is she doing that? Why is she in the way? Why she just randomly walk up? You feel me? It's going to make people talk. And if you can make a video that's going to make people talk, it's going to happen. She thought they was recording her for a second. Well, I mean, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but I'm going off observation of what I've seen. Let's read some more of these comments. We all individual. Everyone has a different aesthetic that they enjoy. We are not supposed to be doing everything exactly the same. If you want to JB skate to Mary J. Blige with a blurry camera lens, then you can. Okay, cool. And I can agree with that. But if that's the case, then don't have an opinion when we come to a round table and we actually talk about serious things regarding videography and how to be better. You feel me? Now you catching my drift? That's cool. You can say that all you want, but just know when it comes to actually being serious with what we're doing, and the people who actually take this serious, don't come around the round table and try to say how things should be ran. No, that's not how it works. You are absolutely right. You can do whatever you want. You have free will. God gave you free will for a reason. But that doesn't mean what you're doing is always right. So we're going to leave that there. For you, it's not hidden. To the person that's skating, they are enjoying it. It doesn't have to fit your preference. You're absolutely right. It doesn't have to fit my preference. And that person can enjoy it. Because at the end of the day, like I say, there are a lot of videographers that I have tons of respect for, and they don't do exactly what I do. But guess what? I know they're doing the right thing. I know they're doing the right thing. I know they're taking advice that I give them. If I give you advice and you don't take the advice from me, and you still messing up and and or complaining, not even messing up, but more so if you're complaining about your own stuff or complaining about other videographers or what they're doing, and you're not fixing your own stuff, you're the problem. Because I mean, I don't complain. I don't, at least I would say I don't complain without having solution behind it. I'll complain about something, but I'll gladly have a solution behind it. And my solution is, I just told you. You can always come talk to me as a videographer if you need some advice. There's nothing to gatekeep inside of this. Because like I said, at the end of the day, what I do and how I shoot and how I edit and the knowledge I have for this is going to always be different than yours. So there's that. You can know the difference of the rules and still want to break them and do your own thing. Hey, by all means, that's not how it works though. You can't break rules that were always in place. That's like saying you can break the rules of skate etiquette. No, you will get your ass kicked out. And this is me being honest. That's real life. It's some things you just can't do that with. If you say you want to break the rules of skate etiquette, tell me how that works out for you. You're going to look like a little kid that is going to a family session with a walker that's going the opposite way. At some point, the security guard is going to come up to you and tell you to turn around. Kids, it's a little bit different because kids are going to be kids. But if you are a grown adult and you're skating the opposite direction, they're going to eventually tell you to either go the opposite, go the right way, or get off the floor. You can't, that doesn't apply to everything. I have to very much so disagree with you about breaking your own rules and doing your own thing. No, because it's literally, oh, okay, etiquette and style are two different things. I'm already talking about style. Even then, you can't even break the rules with certain styles because certain styles have stuff set in place. If you're supposed to skate on a 1, 2, 3, 4 beat, you can't break the rule and be like, oh, I'm going to skate on a 1 and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, you can't do that. It's you, in order for you to look the way that you want to look, you got to keep the basic foundations. Now, if you want to give it a way of saying like you want to put yourself in a position where you want to break the rules and make something unique out of it, by all means, you can have the style down and the fundamentals down and put your own personality and twist to it, as long as you're still doing the same thing. Cool. That's understandable because I don't look like everybody else when I JB skate. I don't look like everybody else when I do New York, New Jersey. I don't look like everybody else when I do Cleveland freestyle. However, I still know how to do the basic fundamentals of those styles, if you get what I'm saying. Let's see. I think it's pointed the music don't fit is going to make the skater look off. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. If you are playing a JB style video and you put something else like a rock song over it, bro, that's not gonna match. It's just not gonna look right. This is me giving advice at the end of the day. This is me not telling people what to do, because at the end of the day, people are still gonna do whatever they want to do. This is me simply just giving advice. All right, cool. Let's see what else we have. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. But on top of that, you have to hold people accountable too. Some things are the way that they are because of certain people. Drama comes in the rink if you let somebody who's always full of drama be in there. And they always pillow talking, you know, just being messy. You know what I'm saying? Every skating community has those people, and you know who those people are when you go skating. You can't control that. But also holding people accountable like myself, like Chad. You have to hold people accountable. Like I hold myself accountable to the fullest when it comes to videography in the skating community because I know a lot of people were inspired from my videos. I have a ton of videos that have went viral on both of my pages, on Life of Malik and JB Skate Chicago. People see that and they want to be inspired to be a videographer. My only problem is I always say, come up to me if you need some advice. Talk to me if you need some advice. If you want to know anything about what camera you should get, what your setting's supposed to look like, what you're supposed to do with your camera, like, it only take like 5 to 10 minutes to talk to somebody about that. I'm not going to gatekeep. I don't even believe in gatekeeping. If I could find some sauce and I can benefit off the sauce and I can take care of it and I'm good and I can pass it down to others, I'm not going to gatekeep it. Simple as that. You got to hold people accountable. And I hold myself highly accountable for going viral, being seen, being a hot topic, having nice videos, letting the videos match the slow-mo, everything. Like the whole 9 yards of I do with all my production videos and everything. I take full accountability because I know that I put in a lot of nice hard work and people are going to get inspired. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm actually happy to inspire people about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I love when people come up to me and they talk to me and they say, yo, bro, I love your videos. Man, that gives me more gas in the tank to keep going. Truth be told. Um, let's go ahead. I'm just about to check the stream really quick, y'all. Just making sure everything's good. Let me check. How are we looking? The audio still good? I can't hear myself. Oh my goodness. Y'all been able to hear me this whole time, right? I don't know why I can't hear anything from my MacBook. This is awkward. Y'all can hear me, right? Okay, I don't know what's going on with this. Hopefully, that changes, but whatever. Y'all can hear me. Okay. Um, maybe I might have to do it this way. I'm very paranoid. I know y'all said y'all hear me, but I'm very paranoid. Let me just click this really quick and open it up. See if it's actually you can actually hear me. I know y'all can hear me, but I just gotta be cautious, man.
Wix.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I believe y'all can hear me. Wait.
Ah, okay.
Okay, y'all can hear me. Good. I was getting a little nervous there, even though y'all said y'all can hear me. Um, I only discovered JB because of you, and I appreciate that. I put that out there. I didn't even gatekeep the JB style. I knew where it was going. I knew what it was gonna do. Eventually, JB was very hated. It was hated so much at one point in time, and everything changed. And I'm so happy that everything changed because we needed JB skating to be out there, just like how New York, New Jersey was, just like how Snap City was. Snapping is a very popular style. Cleveland freestyle is a popular style. Like striding and Cali fibers and stuff like that is a popular style. I mean, JB is literally one of the smoothest styles that's out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So my next thing that I want to talk about, and we got two more topics that we got about two more after this. Three total, but we got two more left after this one. Um, I'm gonna answer some more questions really quick. Uh, somebody said, "What's some real recommendations?" It depends on what kind of style you want to do because I have so many different setups and they all have different wheels on them for different things that I want to do. If I want to go out and slide, I got my All American Golds. If I want to do an all around, I got my Radar Domino wheels from Rydell. And then I got, Bones, Roller Bone Elites for my JB boot when I want a JB. But I could JB in anything. But yeah, when I want to mix my style up, I change my setup as well. I'm from Utah and now I see JB. Yeah, JB is worldwide. JB is all the way in Kenya and London. JB is universal, man. So there's that. So the next topic is basically how social media ruined skating. You know what? And the one thing that ruins skating inside of it is pillow talking and basically brainwashing new skaters. If you are a new skater in here, this will definitely be one for you to discuss on because I'm pretty sure it's happened to a couple of you guys, unfortunately. Um, and I'm gonna give you advice first before I even go deeper into it. But when you go into roller skating, Go learn on your own prerogative, please. Go learn how to roller skate and learn from watching others, learn from being around others, and just try to limit the like you're gonna make friends regardless. I'm not gonna say don't make friends. You're gonna make friends regardless. I'm not telling you to not make friends, but just be very cautious because everybody doesn't have good intentions for you. I've seen skaters who became very, very good at skating and they passed up their friends and their friends started hating on them. Like, what? Like, bro, like, what do you mean? Like, how are you going to hate on me because I decided to do more out of roller skating? And this also happened to me as well. I'm not going to say the people that were hating, but they are no longer my friends anymore. They're just people that I just associate. They're just associates, acquaintances, whatever you want to call them. We don't talk as much as we used to, but we used to hang out a lot. And it was more so one of those situations where it's like, dang, I've elevated to being one of the top 16 skaters in the world, and now it's like, dang, like you're upset because I want it better. And that's with everything. I want better with everything. I want to learn how to be a better video editor. I want to learn how to be a better videographer. I want to learn how to be a better father. I want to learn how to be a better programmer and coder. Like, I want to learn how to be a better person. I want to have a better relationship with God. Like, I want better for everything in life. It's not just going to be for skating. So you can't be mad at somebody because they want to put more into something than you did. And I've had some friends that, you know, this is like way back then, probably like 2015, 2016, 2017. I've had friends that were just like, you know, I don't know how to feel about this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't doing all that. And, sometimes you just got to branch off from people. Really quick promo, real quick, y'all. DJI microphone. This is the DJI Mic 1, but you can also get the new updated one for the same price, which is the DJI Mic 2. This is a tag product inside of our stream today. If you want to go ahead and get you one, definitely you can click the Amazon link somewhere that's in my description or whatever and inside of my stream. You can go ahead and buy you one, man. If you want good, crisp, clear audio like this, you can feel free to go get you a setup. And you can use it with your phone. You can use it with anything USB-C, anything with your iPhone. It has an iPhone adapter in there as well. This will give you top-notch audio. Yeah, you guys should actually go look into a DJI mic. Thank you, DJI, for this. Yeah. So, anyways, moving on. Like I was saying, you're going to have people that are going to watch you. And they're gonna wanna, you'll skate with them for so long, and eventually you'll pass up on them, and they'll just eventually not like you. Not saying that situation specifically pertained and happened to me, but I've seen it happen to others. I've seen people fall out because they wanted to excel and expand their skating bag. They wanted to try different styles. They wanted to try different techniques, different movement. They wanted to learn how to turn on their weak side. They wanted to learn how to jump, how to turn, how to spin, how to grapevine. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty of room for progress everywhere. If you want to progress and you want to be a better skater, put the work in. And you want to know the real secret on why everybody always gets somewhere at a point and then they don't progress any further? They are afraid of people talking about them. They're afraid of judgment. They're afraid of people saying, oh, you think you this, you think you that, oh, you think you're not a good skater. They're afraid of judgment. They're afraid of falling because they're afraid of people judging them. I still fall to this day, and I don't care. If I fall, oh well, I'm going to get right back up and keep trying to move again. Eventually, I'm going to lock the move in. You cannot be mad at progress. You can't be mad at somebody who wants more out of something. You can't be mad because this person wanted to excel. Simple as that. Now, as we move on, you have to literally stop just trying to convince people to stay where you are. You have to stop convincing people to trying to stay on your level. If their wings want to fly, let them fly. If they want to be better at skating, let them go be better at skating. Don't sit there and try to tell them your history, your experiences, because your experiences is not their experience. There's been a lot of new skaters that come in, and when I say pillow talking, there's a lot of guys that do this. I get it. Like, fellas, I get it. When it's a new girl in the rink and she's so cute, so bad, she looks nice, probably got a nice body, men are going to gravitate toward this girl. And they're going to go ahead and go and try to talk to her, try to teach her how to skate. They're going to try to teach her how to skate their way into her panties. Like, I get it. Same thing. Girls do the same thing. They do the same thing with new guys that skate. They'll bring a guy that they probably know outside, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, I can show you how to do a little 1-2. And they want to teach him how to skate out his drawers. I get it. Well, the problem comes in is that when you always talk about other people or talk about your history of how roller skating was and your experiences instead of telling the truth, that's a problem. This is, for example, if you are a loser in the skating community, right? And you just know how to skate a little bit, and you know how to do a spin, you know how to do a turn or whatever, but you are literally the annoying skater of the skating rink, and everybody can agree with this. And you go to a girl that's a rental skater or that's a new skater, and you be like, "Yeah, baby, I'm the best skater in here. Yeah, baby, I'm really I'm big dog in here, right?" And then you show her that you like she sees that you're not big dog, but you lying to her and telling her you big dog and telling her about how how things was back in the day and how we do all this and stuff like that. That's considered like brainwashing and pillow talking, because I would never do that. I would let my skills show that. I don't go out and tell people like, yeah, I'm the best skater. I have accolades that prove that. I have my skates that I could just put on and get out on the floor and prove that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to speak and tell somebody this. So the people that speaks and talk about it and try to tell people their version of everything that happened in Chicago or in New York or in ATL of how the history was and all that stuff, bro, man, just stop. If you're not telling the truth, bro, if you're not telling all sides of the story, bro, don't tell it at all. Because you're going to tell a person one thing and be like, yeah, we used to do this back in the day. We used to be like this. We used to run stuff and all this stuff. And then you come out and find out like, oh, nah, that ain't how that went. You feel me? Like somebody else eventually is going to come. You feel me? It's like, come on, man. I've seen guys whip out their phones and show skate pics from 40 years ago. And that's cool. At least he got proof. You feel me? That's proof. But stop brainwashing these new skaters to try to make you yourself look cool, bro. Just stop. Like, if like the only thing I ever talk about with new skaters, if anything they ask me, if they got questions on how to do a move or if they want me to teach them how to do something, 9 times out of 10, somebody came up to me and they were like, "Yo, bro, how do I do an eagle spread, man? I've been trying to do it." And I'll say, "Do it real quick." They'll do it. I'll see what they doing wrong and make a correction. I'll be like, "All right, bro, when you do that, lean back, bend your knees." And then they'll do it and they be like, "Yo, whoa, what? Oh my God." They'll be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it. I just learned how to do the eagle spread." You feel me? Like, that's what it's about. That is how you should go about talking to new skaters, teaching new skaters. And by all means, if you are a male and you see a new girl that come in the rink and you think she's fine and you want to get on that, by all means, do that. Just keep that as your business. You feel me? As your prerogative, do what you need to do to make you feel good. Just don't down talk other people, other like in the history that's been set in stone for many years. You feel me? Don't try to change things because you want to tell it the way you want to tell it. Tell the truth always. So that's what I mean by brainwashing and pillow talking and to new skaters and stuff like that. That's just the lamest thing that you could ever do. Only losers do that. So you got somebody that does that, you're a loser. Simple as that. All right. The next thing. We're going to talk about the people who get paid from skating. Okay? So, truth be told, there's only a small selection of people who get paid from skating. Like, it's not many people that get paid from skating. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. Somebody said, don't skate past me doing all that BS. I'm going to make sure I do. Okay. Don't come on my comment talking crazy because I'm going to clap back every time. All right. Anyway, um, people who get paid for skating will be like, have you skated in Boston before? I haven't. People who get paid from skating will be like skate coordinators because they have to put money in order to get money out. They got to pay for the rinks. They got to pay for the day parties, pay for the meet and greets. Um, They got to pay for the DJs, pay for the videographers, pay for advertisement, marketing. It's so many things that goes into a coordination, like a coordination of a party. That's why they're called skate coordinators, because they have to literally put money in to get 2 times the money back. You know what I'm saying? So if I put money in on, you know, skating and stuff like that, then obviously I'm going to want to get money back. So in order, if I book a rink and promote a session, then I'm gonna obviously want to get paid back from that session. So that's how that goes when you are looking at it. You are pretty much putting yourself in a position where you're simply just creating a skate party and creating the vibe of your skate party by booking the DJs, booking the videographers, booking the rinks and stuff like that. That's one person that get paid from roller skating, skate coordinators. Now the next person that get paid from roller skating are DJs. DJs are very important. DJs are something that are gonna create the vibe of the skating party. So when you have DJs, obviously your DJs are gonna be the ones that's gonna be bringing the music, bringing the sound, bringing the vibe. You have favorite DJs, and when you see your DJ doing a party, what you gonna do? You're gonna follow that party, right? You're gonna go to that party and you're gonna want to skate to that DJ that's gonna be DJing. Now, the next person that gets paid are skate videographers. Some of them. Actually, I'm gonna come into that last. We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to that. A clothing brand. So if you ever go to a skate party, you'll see Fly and Discreet. You'll see Shirley's clothing brand. You'll see probably Me Vending or something like that. You'll see clothing brands there that are selling clothes that are like dedicated to their brand and stuff like that. Rather, if you even see the DJs selling shirts and stuff like that, they are getting paid as well because they're selling merchandise. They're selling clothes for you to purchase at the parties. Rather, if it's at a day party, or rather if it's at the actual skating session, you're buying merchandise from these clothing brands. They are making money from skating. And then you got any other vendor that's not even a clothing vendor. You got even like Jay Renard, he's a clothing vendor, but he also makes like vests on hand and stuff like that. Have you ever seen Jay Renard hit the press, put your numbers on the back, make you custom vests and stuff like that? And then you got like sweets vendors, you got food vendors. And this is the thing about the sweets vendor. The sweets vendor being there. If you watch a lot of my YouTube videos, you will see I have these vendors inside of my video to promote them, to let people know, like, hey, when you come to the skate party or a skate party, you'll see these vendors in there. They're making money. And then you also got like the food vendors. Like some people cook food after skating. And they'll make lemonade. Like BJ, shout out to BJ, man. If you know BJ in Atlanta, when he traveled to different places like Ohio or Atlanta or to Chicago, whenever he done, like, you know, whenever he's done skating, he goes out probably 30 minutes. Even Tay B, you know, shout out to my girl Tay. She would cook gumbo or something or something, just like BJ would cook hibachi in front of you. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like they will be doing stuff to make money and they'll charge like $10, $15 a plate. and they will cook it in front of you and literally, like BJ Lemonade is amazing. He has all the lemonade organically made, fresh lemonade, different flavors, kiwi lemonade, strawberry lemonade, mango lemonade. Like he will make so many different lemonades, and it will be for you to buy. He got $5 ones, $7 ones, $10 and $15 and $20 jugs. Like that's somebody making money from skating. And at the end of the day, it's still in a skating environment. And the mixed berry is definitely lit too. And you know, and also people who make money as well are professional skating instructors. So every city has their professionals that they can get booked for workshops to teach the style or to even teach how to basically roller skate. Such as myself, I teach roller skating. I teach people how to roller skate. And then you also have um, instructors who teach a style inside of a city, one-on-ones, personal lessons, and then workshops as well. Like I say again, where you can teach a collective. Those people get paid from roller skating. Now, all of these things I'm saying, it may not be like no 100K a year salary, but you're still getting paid from it. So with you getting paid from it, you can have an opinion on something that you feel is going on in roller skating. And two more, a rink owner. A rink owner is getting paid from roller skating. Why? They're getting paid from skate rentals, skate mates. They're getting paid from skating admission to go in the building. They have to pay people as well. They have to pay their staff. They have to pay for the building upkeep. Like you got to understand, if roller skating could be free, go skate outside. That's where it's free. You can put your skates on and just skate outside where it's free at. But if you want to use an environment that's dedicated to roller skating, you're gonna have to pay to get in the ring. Simple as that. Last but not least, a professional videographer. Sometimes some videographers would say they'll do it for free because they want the exposure. By all means, I get that. You should stop doing that though. If you are trying to build yourself, I would say by all means, build yourself for a good year. After you build yourself for a good year, if you feel like you're not changing from the last year and you don't have something different to offer that other videographers would have to offer, then you shouldn't be trying to charge. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a strategic plan to help this party, to help this person, to help this business, then you shouldn't be trying to charge. I charge for sure because I know what I'm bringing to the table. I bring advertisement and marketing. I promote the party up until the party. I bring quality and service. So when I get to the party, not only am I filming the party, but I'm interacting with people. I'm doing interviews. I'm recording the skaters. I'm recording the rink, the vibe, the way the rinks looks, you know, and just the aesthetics of the rink. So not only am I promoting the party, but I'm promoting the rink as well. And I also charge because I'm posting content after the session has happened to promote for the next year. So people like, man, when people watch my video, people are currently watching my Skate World Series video. And to answer your question, Shaw, no, I am not going, bro. Came up on some business, and yeah, I'm gonna go make some money, bro, instead of spending money. Cause Miami is definitely gonna make me spend money. I'm gonna just keep it a stack. But other than that, what I'm saying is like, you are paying for those kind of things. You know, like I said, I don't gatekeep. I just literally told y'all what y'all can do as a videographer if you want to start charging. You can promote the event, market the event. Like all of this comes within the payment of the service. You feel me? This is what marketing is. This is what advertising is. You can get paid to bring more bodies to the building. If I can have somebody pay me to post a flyer so that thousands and thousands of people can watch my story and be like, yo, let me screenshot this. We finna make our way here. That's bringing $15, $20 to your business. to make you money back. You know what I'm saying? To have more bodies in the building. That's all I'm getting at, bro. Honestly, that's all I'm getting at. But there's ways you can go about getting paid. You can make smaller packages and stuff like that and be like, hey, I can come in there and live stream. I can come in there and live stream the party. I'm coming there to create reels, and I'm gonna create a reel project, and you can charge like $150, $200. At the end of the day, you're still making money for doing something that you love to do. You know what I'm saying? I literally put people on game for this for a reason, bro. I don't gatekeep. I don't need to gatekeep because my field and what I do is always going to be different from somebody else's. And everybody can't replicate the next person. You can see somebody's blueprint and be like, I'm going to try to copy that. It won't be the exact same no matter what you try to do. So there's that. Last but not least, before we end the stream, because I got a virtual lesson to do in a little bit. I want you guys to know that if you can, somebody just actually asked me a question in my inbox about this. If you're watching the stream, I'm going to answer this for you. Hold on really quick. Okay. All right. So this is actually a question I just got. Let me send her the stream link so she can come in here and listen to it as well. Let me go ahead and put this stream over here so that I can where's the stream? Oh, the stream link is right here. I am tripping. Let me send this to her. All right. So the question was all right, here we go. So this is a part of the last one I'm talking about as well. And this is just me from experience. I've had 2 skating relationships. One is actually the mother of my child now. We still have such a great relationship. So the question was, could you talk about dating in the skating community? Because people tell me not to date in the skating community, and I just went through a situationship, and you seem to know a lot about it, especially coming from a male perspective. Would be great to hear your advice because people say never date them ever, and I can see why now. Let's talk about it. This probably gonna take about a good 20 minutes, so let's talk about it. This is gonna be the end of stream before we talk about all of our promotion and stuff like that. My situationship with a videographer. Oh Lord. I'm looking at your page. I know who you are. Okay. You're beautiful, by the way. I know you're in the stream right now, so. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about this topic, y'all. So, dating in the skating community is another reason why I feel like social media has ruined roller skating, because dating in the skating community was actually nice back then when social media wasn't involved. But social media is more so giving, like, if we're not even talking about skating, we're just going to talk about social media before we even get into this topic. Social media is giving everybody an option. You can scroll and see so many unlimited kind of women and men in this world. You can see all kinds of men and women. You can see older men, younger men, older women, younger men, younger women, and it's like you can literally browse and see what you want to talk to and who you want to talk to. That is what social media has done to our current day and age. So with that being said, everybody feels like they have options. They feel like they have so many different choices. And I'm going to tell y'all from experience, it is not that many options outside of here, bro. Like when y'all feel like y'all want to go and talk to somebody, you will talk to somebody and find out that they're crazy, that they don't have any goal, that they don't have any ambition, that they're a psycho, that they are abusive verbally and domestically. Like, it's literally so many things that can apply to this that will make people be like, yeah, nah, bro, this ain't it. You feel me? So I try to tell people this all the time, bro. Don't go off of social media and trying to find somebody. So if you're ever trying to date somebody, you should definitely just like Find somebody on the outside. Like, go talk to them in person. Like, go run into somebody. You, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to find your soulmate on social media. You have to find your soulmate in person. You will know if that person is your soulmate based on how you click with them, how you vibe with them, how the conversation goes, etc., etc. So, now as we go and talk about it into social media and skating, just like this person said, what up, JC? Skating has always been a social activity. You have to be careful in it just like everywhere else. Just like social media is a community. Basketball is a community. Cheerleading is a community. Track is a community. Even the videographer game is a community. Skating is a community. You have to be careful because all of these entities, all of these aspects have a social activity inside of it. Simple as that. So, when we talk about dating skaters, let me tell you something. Now, when you're dating a skater on social media and just dating a skater in general in your city, the same thing that I just said is going to apply. They have options. 9 times out of 10, everybody in this day and age want to be in situationships. I don't see guys asking girls to be their girlfriend anymore. I didn't expect. I don't see girls, wanting to be girlfriends anymore. They're just okay with being situationships, being sneaky links, being, you know what I'm saying? And by all means, it's different strokes for different folks. Not me though. I don't want no sneaky link. I don't want no situationship. I want a wife. Honestly, I want a wife. And I would love for my wife to skate, but I'm going to just tell you from my personal experience, I don't think that'll ever happen unless some real maturity comes about it, because the skating community is very, very messy when it comes to you dating someone. Three, I would say 3 ways actually. The first way would be is that, like I say, skating is a community, so you're gonna have to deal with them talking to other people, communicating with other people, talking to other men, talking to other women. At some point, there's gonna be somebody that's gonna know that you're in a relationship, and they're gonna want to speak on your relationship. Rather if it's good or bad, they might be like, "Oh, I didn't know y'all was together. That's so cute. Oh, y'all so beautiful. Yeah, I'm rooting for y'all." Then you probably might have somebody that be like, "Ooh, you date this person? I just seen this person with this person last week. Or I just seen this person talk to this person a month ago. Or this person was just over my house." Like, you feel me? That's just how that goes, especially in skating. Skating can be very messy. Especially if you're somebody that's a good skater. Oh, best believe you're going to get talked about. If you're somebody who's on social media, best believe you're going to get talked about. Conversations are going to be had even if you are present or not present. Most of the time it's going to be when you are not present, because a lot of people don't have the balls to tell you what they telling other people to your face. That's just how life goes. But you're not going to sit up here and want to address everything unless somebody got caught. You know what I'm saying? If you got caught saying this and you got caught in 4K or got caught with proof, then you should be addressed. But other than that, nah, bro. I'll say leave it where it's at. But when it comes to a male and female dating in the skating community, y'all have to build a foundation outside of skating before y'all try to come into skating with it. As a man, the best thing I would tell you is that you should bring a girl in skating, and y'all should already have y'all foundation solid outside of skating. So if y'all are in a relationship outside of skating, y'all like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months in, and y'all know y'all sound like foundationally solid and sound, good for you, bro. Because I'm pretty sure your girl's gonna come into skating and she'll probably see other skaters that probably skate better than her man and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, she don't care about none of that because she's there with her man. And they made that an occasion thing that they want to learn together. That is what a healthy relationship, a skating relationship is. Now, if it's two skaters that are in the mix, that are already in the skating heavy, 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna work out because they know too many people, and a lot of people talk. A lot of people don't like happy relationships. Honestly, I went through a phase with a girl that I had, and we were together for about 3 to 4 years. Um, Me and her to this day, we not as cool as we was. We cordial. I still speak to her, say hey, and that's that. We have mutual friends as well. But I would never get back in a relationship with her again. And that's okay. And I feel like she would probably feel the same way. We both literally have kids now from two different people, and we were in a relationship for a long time. But during our relationship, we both had so much drama, so many people that came and just wanted to get in our business and talk and be all in our business and stuff like that. And we let them. That's the problem that we had. We let them. It was even cheating going on inside of it between me and her. But we also had personal things outside of skating that needed to be addressed and dealt with. And we tried to be skating together and join the skating community and say, hey, yeah, we cool with everybody and stuff like that. Man, look, that was the worst thing I ever did in my life, bro. The best thing that you can have inside of a relationship is privacy and security. Yeah, I promise you, if you are able to have a skating relationship and you don't have to second guess your man or woman, and you have privacy and security within y'all business and stuff like that, I promise you, y'all gonna have a great time with each other, bro. And y'all will be able to learn and skate together and grow together and not have to worry about anything. You know what I'm saying? So there's that, man. When I tell you something that you should do inside of a skating relationship is that you should know this person before you actually start trying to date them. You should actually be their friend first. Don't try to go off rip because you think they're very attractive, or maybe you might be physically or sexually attracted to them. Don't off rip try to just jump the gun and be like, yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, I want you. Because at the end of the day, it ain't always going to be sweet on the other side of the road. And I honestly mean that. So you need to just understand that you have to understand, like, the skating community is not a place to date. It's a place to go roller skating. You need to go skate. That's why when I go skate, I've had my fair share of ladies flirting with me, and I've flirted as well. But I don't think I can ever date inside the skating community unless it's probably, honestly, the mother of my child. I mean, if we get back good and things happen, but I don't think I can personally date someone that's already in skating heavy. And I know I said earlier, people be talking about new skaters and stuff like that, but somebody has to start somewhere. And if you talk to a girl that's outside of skating, or if you talk to a man that's outside of skating and you want to bring him into skating, by all means, do it. Teach him how to skate. If you know how to skate good enough to teach him how to skate and just show him the basic and let him find out, by all means, do it. But here's the thing. You have to make sure that you tell that person everything that comes with this as well. You have to make sure that this person is like down to earth, very understanding, because women are going to go and try your man. They're going to try to flirt with him and see what they can do, especially if he's attractive. They're going to try to flirt and talk to him. But if you already put him on game and talk to him like, hey, and if y'all, like I say, I'm going to say this a lot. If y'all are foundationally solid outside of skating, you won't have to worry about him cheating or going to sneak around and be with other women and stuff like that. No matter how good some skating women look, skater girls and stuff, no matter how good they look. And same thing with the guys, bro. If you feel like your girl is locked in with you for real, and you had that conversation beforehand, you won't have to worry about other dudes coming to talk to her and her skating with other guys. You won't feel insecure about it. You might know how a guy is in the skating rink. You might know that this guy right here is no good. He try to talk to everything moving, and he go talk to your girl. You'll be okay because you'll be like, nah, like Lily, I could check her phone. She could check my phone, and she probably gonna come back to me and tell me what they was talking about. And I'll be like, yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. You my baby. You my little shit. So, nah, don't talk to dude at all. Like, if he try to get on that with you and he don't know you from a can of paint, you tell him that you got a boyfriend or you got a girlfriend and he's still trying to talk to you and tell him that you could be a secret and all that, don't ever talk to him again. That is reasonable. Now, when it comes to like somebody just wanted to skate with you and just teach you how to skate, and rather if it's a boy or girl and they just keep it genuine and it's just that and they want to be cool, then cool. That's nothing to be insecure about. But the people who are trying to always hit on everything and talk to everything and move on everything. Those are the ones that you have to be careful of in a relationship when you are in a relationship in a skating community. Simple as that. So my thing to say is that I'm not gonna tell you not to date in the skating community, because at the end of the day, I would love to be married and have a skate wedding. I want to see my wife on the dance floor with me, and we do our little mother father dance, and mother daughter dance, no, mother son dance, and father daughter dance. I just said that so wrong. Oh my gosh. But and then we have our own dance, and we can lace our skates up, do a little crazy leg, do a little spin, maybe ballroom, maybe backpack a little bit. You feel me? Like, that's what it's about, man. That's the only reason why I would want a real skate relationship, just so that my child can also skate because her parents skates. Yes, my daughter skates, but she's afraid of it. She gonna get into it, but both of her parents skate, so she's gonna skate as well. I hope that gives you a little insight on dating in the skate world, because man, trust me, it's not easy. You're gonna have things come at you left and right. You're gonna have people come at your woman left and right. You're gonna have people come at your man left and right. The only thing that I would say would really help is if y'all are foundationally solid. If y'all know y'all go home after skating and y'all spend time together, y'all go on dates together, y'all do things outside of skate. Just don't make y'all relationship fully skating. You know what I'm saying? Like, that can get very annoying. Like, y'all need to make sure the best thing you can do is to create some time for personal time for you and her. Create some personal time for y'all to just spend time together outside of skating. Even if you got to miss a couple sessions, just go and enjoy y'all time together. Simple as that. And if you get you a woman that love being around you, then hey, by all means, bro, you got you a good one. And same thing, if you got a girl that want to be around you and you got a man that wants to be around you, by all means, yes. So there's that. I'm gonna close this stream out with saying this. If y'all have any questions as well from anything that I just said in the previous stream, I'm gonna answer questions for 10 minutes. As I do my debriefing and just kind of getting ready to close the stream. So, as I said before, I'm going to be closing my store for my merchandise very soon, which is jbskatechicago.com/merch. I have so much merch on the website that I'm going to be closing because I want to start making more limited designs. Like, I'll probably put 4 pieces up a week. Not even a week, probably a month. I'll be like, this is the design for the month. You can buy it, and get it as many times as you can until I decide to change my store for new products. And I'm just gonna change the design every month that you could buy it on there. And I'm also gonna buy my own bulk load so that I can have some on hand. And if I have some on hand, then I'll be able to just sell it in person. And all of everything that's being used is going to basically be generated to create more merchandise. So right now, I have a ton of merch on there. So like I say, if you want to go get some merchandise, go on there now and go buy you some merchandise, because I'm about to literally close the store in about 11 days. So 420, the store will be closed. You can go to jbskatechicago.com/merch. I'm actually going to type it for you guys right here. Chicago.com/merch. If you want to go get you some merchandise. I don't know if you can click that, but actually, let me do this. So much for me being a programmer and coder. There you go. Now you can click it. I'm going to pin that message so you guys can actually see that at the top if you want to go ahead and go to the website and buy you some merchandise, okay? So we're going to open this frame in a new window. It's going to ask us if we... Oh, wait. No, I didn't want to open that. I want to open this link in a new window. Is this going to click me off of here if I click this? It's not. It's going to open up. Okay, good. So as you can see, you'll see the merch page. And I have literally a lot of things on sale right now, I swear. So you can go grab some merch, because most of the stuff that you see on there now may come back or it may never come back. So grab the merch while you can, man, because I might bring some designs back, some classic designs. I might bring some some newer design. I am gonna bring some newer designs out, but it's gonna be on a monthly basis. So every month I'll probably change the store, and I'll have that merch on hand as well. Because if I sell out and get a ton of sales online, then I'll be able to buy the next season of merchandise, and that's what we're gonna be doing. So yeah, go get the merchandise. Definitely gonna be renovating the site as well to have a fresher look on it. So stay tuned for that as well. Other than that, once again, this is a tag product in this video right now. This is the DJI mic. You can hear me very clearly, very sound, very loud. It has a long battery life. It comes with 2 transmitters. I have the DJI mic 1 right now, but the DJI mic 2 is what I have as a pinned product, because I would want you to buy the newer, updated version of this. So I'm very cool with this, and I didn't pay for this. Shout out DJI for sure, you know. So hey, yeah. Other than that, some skate parties I will be at. I really don't know, man. I honestly haven't been really feeling skate parties. I kind of want to stay low key for a little bit. You know, I want to work on some other fields, work on some other things, and just be missed for a little bit. Like I say, a lot of times you'll probably see me online, or you never know, you might see me in your city one day. I might just randomly pop up. But in the meantime, I want you all to just enjoy everything that I put out on the page. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Skate Chicago on YouTube, JB Skate Chicago on YouTube. I think I can put the link of my other page inside of here as well. Let me go ahead and try to open this up, because if I can, that'll be very nice to kind of open the page. I would love for you all to go subscribe to that channel as well, because that's where I'm going to put a lot of new skating content. I'm going to start putting raw audio content on there, so you'll be able to hear the background noise of the roller skating, what's actually going on in the rink. Like, I'm going to make a middle work video. I'm going to make a middle work seasonal video. Like, I'm going to make multiple videos that's going to basically be middle work. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. That is the other page. If you guys want to go ahead and follow that one as well, subscribe to it. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel as well. We do have some giveaways coming up. I will announce that this summertime. Just be on point with that. Yeah, so I hope that, you know, you kind of took a lot of understanding with this topic that we had. And at the end of the day, I would just say, just skate. When it comes to videographers trying to learn how to be a videographer but not know how to skate, skate first. Learn how to skate first. Understand the culture first before you come into this trying to do it. I would never gatekeep and tell somebody they can't do something, but I will always try to steer you in the right direction, because if I can teach you from experience and maybe you become better than I am, I'm glad, you know. I would love for you to become better than I am, but in order for you to do that, you have to put the work in. You got to put the time in. You got to actually dedicate yourself to learning how to roller skate. You can't sit here and just try to come out the gate and want instant gratification because you record a video of somebody doing a big wheel. Or you can't try to look at my videos and be like, man, he going viral for posting a lot of JB videos. He getting collaborations with Omarion and posting skate videos. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect that for yourself. You have to go on your own journey, your own path, and learn your own way. If you ever ask for advice, it's always out there. Even if you want to ask for advice, a lot of people don't know you can use ChatGPT for a lot of things. So there's that. What else do I have to say? I just dropped the Jive Biscuit. These are the JB's video on my main channel, the channel we are watching right now. It's about an hour long. I would love for you guys to go watch that video as well, to see how the These Are the JB's workshop was, because when I put it in the main video, it won't be an hour long. I'm not putting the interviews in there. I'm going to just direct people to tell them to go watch this video if you want to watch it, the full thing. So I'm going to link this video as well, so you guys can go watch that as well. Yeah. And once again, I just thank everybody for joining the stream. If you have any questions in the next 5 minutes, feel free to ask me any questions. I'm just going to let the stream stay up for a moment before we end it. And I'm going to go get me some food and get ready for my virtual lesson. Thank you guys for tuning in to the stream today. And I hope we have talked about a lot. At the end of the day, I just want you all to know, like, I'm not pressed about the state of what skating is going, because it's like that for everything. Social media is ruining everything. Like, it is what it is. Now, as I've stated in the beginning, is that it's about how you use social media. You have to literally use social media to help you do something better. If you are a a crafty person, I would say, if you do art and you like to create paintings and stuff like that, don't use social media to go criticize other people's art. Don't go and be like, oh, I don't like the way he painted this. My painting's better. You know what I'm saying? Use social media as like, all right, I do art. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my art out there so that I can gain followers, gain a fan base, so that I can eventually sell my art, or I can put my art in a museum. You feel me? And I can meet other artists who are also great artists who are also doing the same thing. That is how you're supposed to use social media, as a stepping stone to help you get to where you want to get to. Not for drama. Don't use social media in such a negative light to talk about people, to gossip about people, to just be all in the mix and just be messy, be miserable, be toxic. Don't use social media for that. Don't use social media to try to hook up with girls, hook up with guys, try to find people to, hook up with and stuff like that. I know some people be doing that, but it's okay. Like, nah, bro. Y'all got to understand what stranger danger is, because if y'all do that and then y'all meet up with somebody and they're a serial killer and now you die because of that. And now just imagine people saying, oh, yeah, on the news it say 20-year-old met up with a 21-year-old that they met online on Facebook and got murdered. Like, come on, bro. You got to be cautious on when you're on social media. But all right, 3 minutes for questions. If y'all don't have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and head out and go get me some food. I thank you all for tuning into the live stream today. We had a maximum of 90 viewers today, which is very nice. It fluctuated from 90 to like 80 to 60 to 40 to 60 again to 80 back to 90. It goes up and down. People come in. The average view duration was 11 minutes, which is pretty cool for as many people that I had. I don't really understand the algorithm of how things goes on with all of this right now, but I appreciate it. I'm very appreciative of social media and how things are going. So other than that, man, thank y'all for tuning in to the stream. I'm going to wait 2 minutes if y'all got any questions. If y'all don't have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and cut this stream off and go get me some food. Woo! Oh, I've been sitting in this chair for 2 hours. I got to get some work done as well. I got to finish my client videos and things of that nature. So that's what's going to be done in the next couple of hours. I'm going to be at home locking in, getting ready for my clients that are coming up. And yeah, man. Yeah, totally, dude. Rock on. Amazing. Cool beans. See you this weekend, family. You won't see me this weekend. I'm not going to Skate World Series. I hate to break your heart, bro. I'm not going to Skate World Series. I know that's probably unfortunate, but yeah, I would not be going to Skate World Series. Let's see. I'm so appreciative that you are a passionate advocate for skate etiquette and human decency. Yes, I'm very big on human decency. I really enjoy your streams. I got a lot more streams coming up, and we're not even just going to be talking about skating stuff as well. I'll be able to connect to OBS soon, and hopefully I can get my camera connected to OBS so I can have this playing as we do like reaction videos, and I share my screen and stuff like that. So just a lot of it's a big process, but we'll make it happen one day. But yeah, bro, I won't be at I got some shoots and stuff, So I talk number games now, bro. I'm not talking fun games. I'm talking number games. So everything got to make sense. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you, bro. I know I'm gonna come to the West Coast again. I'll be able to rock out with you, family. Just stay tuned. I'm pretty much coming to the West Coast towards fall, so I'll be seeing you very soon, bro. And are you in a wild Pokemon? See you in a wild Pokemon. All right, for sure. Thank y'all for tuning in to the stream today, and we are out.